Hey guys, Radsbum here. Something's wrong with my voice today. I might be sick or something. I kid. It's just that the way I sped up my voice before, it didn't really work out so well. It just sounds like I have a bad mic, so I decided to instead speed it up in a way where I also change the pitch, and I think that works a lot better. I think it's a lot more clear what I say, although I have a weird voice now. Anyway, I'm not ready to record this episode yet. The reason why I started recording is just so I can unlock some things in here, and then I'll be able to build all the things for the episode using new parts that I need. So what I need is... Whoa, also this music is epic on high volume. Listen it on high volume. I need more cockpits, and probably I'm gonna use this new SAS module, since I get it with that. Nuclear engines. I really need that soon. I also need bigger engines and bigger fuel tanks for getting stuff into orbit, because I'm spending way too much time on that, and I could use my time more efficiently on other stuff, like the thing that actually gets into orbit and I do something with it. So this I think is what we need to research. For that it seems like we need this. I'm probably not gonna use the poodle engine because it's not really good for anything. It's cheap, but money is not yet implemented. Then yeah, I need the skipper engine. That's exactly what I need, and this fuel tanks, and then things are locked. Oh, this. Yeah, this is gonna cost me all my science. Let's wait with that, and you might actually see me unlock this in a few seconds, because I might start building things and realize that I actually need this engine. I realized I should really get some more solar panels, so let's get that. Some bigger ones, so I have less parts. Whoa, so many things! Yeah, apparently we have this accelerometer, is I think how you pronounce that, and this is one of the community runs. I'm not sure which one this is. I think I know which one this is, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check. And here, of course, we have the large solar panels. I don't really need that yet, and I can't afford it anyway. And more battery banks. Turns out I forgot about the two most important things that I need for this plan that I'm having for this episode. I need these smallest decouplers, and I also need external command seats, which I'm guessing are after this. And I don't have enough science for any of this, so instead of what I've been planning, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It's gonna be a secret until next episode. Instead of that, we're gonna be getting some science today. And I think the best place for getting science would be right here, at Jool, just because there are so many different states we can get our science stuff in. High above Jool, low above Jool, in Jool's atmosphere, same goes to Lathe, and then there's Val and Tylo as well, and that's probably gonna be enough, assuming of course we can get here in the first place. And I think what you see on my screen here will be capable of doing just that. Its engine is right here, then there's a bunch of things here. The capsule is the lightest one I have, and there's some parachutes, RCS. Down here is all the fuel. We're dropping the tanks 2 by 2. These, and there's smaller ones here, and finally these tanks here. A bit of RCS fuel science stuff. And the wings don't really serve a good purpose. They're here for looks, and they make it look a bit cooler and give it some character. These wings might help with air braking, but by then we're probably gonna have ditched the stages already. This is quite a heavy thing to get into orbit, but thanks to the new skipper engines we have and these big fuel tanks, it was really easy to set up. Previously it took me like 1 or 2 hours to get things into orbit, like to build orbital stages. So much tweaking and testing and tweaking and testing, but this I built in like 10-15 minutes. Ridiculously fast. Now let's see how this thing performs. Oh, quite wobbly. And it's going. I hope this is not too loud. Let me actually check how loud this is. Be right back. Alright, I can't even hear it. How about this? This is very loud for me. Just one last test. Let's see how this is. Alright, sorry I had to watch that. I just wanted to make sure the sound levels are okay, and they're okay now. So Bob Kerman is the first Kerbal to go interplanetary in this world. Lucky guy. Also risky. This solid fuel is gonna run out first. In fact, this is gonna run out first. These two fuel tanks here, because all the fuel is getting used up right here. Well, not just these two, it's 4 times symmetrical, so on all 4 sides. But that's gonna run out first, I'm pretty sure. And then this, but we can't really drop that before that, so we're gonna just wait until these boosters are empty. The way I control my speed here is actually very complicated, so don't worry if you don't understand. But this number, this digit right here, should always be the same as this one here. That's how I do it. I don't know if that's a good way of doing it, but see, this is catching up. These 2 digits here, the last 2, are catching up to these 2, and when they do, I'm gonna throttle down very slightly. And it's probably out already. No, it's not. Oh look, something. Yeah, now throttle down slightly, so this doesn't get over that. We're just looking at 2 digits, and that's how I make orbit. Drop this, now throttle up probably. That still has fuel. Oh, our speed is dropping. That's interesting. Let's see, it's probably gonna start going up soon. I didn't expect us to have so much fuel left. How did this happen? Previously, when I was launching this, I ran out of these before before the boosters ran out. Are all the engines using that fuel? Indeed, all the engines are using that fuel. I don't know what's going on. No, that's gone, and we're speeding up. Oh, they crashed. I think they crashed together. I didn't know this. This capsule has a cool window looking downwards. Sure, it's a lander window, yeah? It's a lander capsule. We can see some parts of the ship, and I'm not gonna look through here much, because we get the lag, because Kerbal is rendered. This is kinda catching up to that. Oh, that's at 0-0. This is gonna be at 0-0 as well. And now throttle down. Kind of. Yeah, it's about time for our gravity turn. And by now I can probably use full throttle. It doesn't really matter anymore. Guys, I don't know how this happened, but we have so much fuel. Like, by now I would have dropped these engines already quite a while ago, but this time we're just doing something right. We're doing something very efficiently. I don't know what it is, because I'm doing everything normally. We are entering the thinnest part of the atmosphere, so we can probably just burn straight prograde, straight the direction we're going. I recommend doing this once you're out of this part of the atmosphere, unless if you mouse over the apoapsis, the time to apoapsis is decreasing. Then that means that you don't have power, your engines are not powerful enough for doing this, and if you keep doing this, you're just gonna pass your apoapsis and fall down. So if that starts decreasing, just go back to the 90 marker and do that instead. But this is more efficient, I think. These are all my assumptions. And we're above atmosphere. Let's go to like 74 and wait till about here. Alright guys, we are in space outside the atmosphere. We are doing our last orbital burn, the final one, and I cannot believe we are still using this stage. Let's actually wait a bit, because that's going away fast. Let's wait till there. Oh, that's right, we can use high time warp now. So it's a piece of cake. Waiting. No patience required anymore. Those are going? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Let's drop them. Ah, really? My engines. What's that at? No, let's do this again. Alright, I launched again. I'm at the same point as we left off at, and I pretty much have the same amount of fuel as well as we did previously. Now, let's burn here, and yeah, that's slowly going away. Let's keep it that way, because we're gonna run out of this fuel anyway, and then we're gonna have slower engines. And that's getting pretty high. Now, let's see, these are gonna run out very soon. Now, let's cut our throttle. Are we in orbit? Nah, close. No, can we quick save is the question. Quick saving, we can. Now let's decouple. And very slowly go forward. I could also use time warp, because then you can't really crash into anything. You just clip right through. But I'm doing this instead, because it's more realistic. What's that guy doing? Maybe that messed me up last time. Like, down and up. And these are going forward. Alright, RCS off, and we are about at our apoapsis. Let's burn. And skip to here. Burn again. And that's it. So we managed to get into orbit with almost an entire stage left before the interplanetary stage. And I've decided I'm just gonna use this just weight setup here. I could also switch to this engine and use up this fuel first, then instead of dropping this, transfer this fuel into here, and fuel from some other of these tanks into here, and then drop these. So I could use fuel a lot more efficiently that way, but I don't really think that's gonna be necessary. And it just so happens Jool is at the perfect place for traveling to it right now. So I guess let's do it. Why is this closed? I usually have that open. To go interplanetary, we will have to burn about around here. We'll have to burn, 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 and let's see what's about the right amount of a burn to get us up to Jool. That. And let's see. Yes, just as I expected. This line is not parallel with Kerbin's orbit. It needs to be parallel, because then we're gonna shoot ourselves out directly in the direction Kerbin is orbiting the star, and then it's gonna be a lot more efficient. We're gonna get a lot higher with a lower burn here. So I think we move this a bit back, and that's gonna get fixed. I can't really see that line. Now I can see it. Let's see. It's there, so slightly back still. And slightly forward. Alright, that's about right. Yeah, these are all parallel now, so it's gonna be a lot more efficient. And look how hard we are going now. Let me do it a bit. Aha! Well, that was easy. So we are about there. Let's start burning, I think, and let's hope this perhaps doesn't go through the atmosphere. It's risky burning just above atmosphere to go interplanetary, but I can't recommend this enough. It's so efficient to burn here close to the planet. Let's hope for no moon encounters. Oh, we had one there. Now this is going really quick. Let's do it about up to here. I don't want to go out of Kerbin's sphere of influence yet. I'm gonna do an orbit, come back and do this again, because if I can't do another orbit, then I'll just have to burn straight, and that wouldn't really be the best, because then very soon we're gonna have to use this little engine, which is not very efficient, and it would just not work out. If we're using that little engine, we need to start burning with it here, not here. I am a time warp noob. I accidentally did 2 orbits, now I'm doing the second one. Where is Jool? Oh no, I haven't planned this very well. Look where I'm pointing now. I'm pointing there. That's not parallel with this at all. Now what? I do have a quick save, I can go back, but I guess we do need to do what I said previously. Burn, just keep burning straight. It's gonna be hard to do it, but otherwise we'll miss our window to catch up with Jool. Because this is actually several months later, it seems. The moon has gone around a couple times while I've been doing this orbit, so yeah, that's pretty bad. Plan B, just keep burning, just keep burning, just keep burning, and do not pause at all. Huh, apparently this is not connected anymore. Something is wrong with my, wait, camera view just changed, why? I want this one. Something is wrong. This was usually strutted together, but it's not anymore. Now, we need to just ditch that, turn around carefully. It goes through nicely, fits in between, and do not hit it. Alright, goodbye. And this engine is super weak, because, like, we have a very low thrust to weight ratio just because we have so much weight. But we do have a lot of fuel. Oh, I do love what the spacecraft looks like in the darkness. Except maybe it would be better if I turned it this way. Yeah. And now up and down is left and right. And we're facing backwards in the first place. Like, this engine is at the top of the vessel. Sunrise. Can we see it? No, we can see nothing. We can see that though. We are still doing this burn. Not sure if you can see that, but we are going exactly towards where the fabric of space is stitched together. Probably not visible on YouTube. Anyway, this is how far we are. We just need to go a little higher, and I've done the maneuver again, right here in front of me. Or I'm about to pass it, yeah? Because this is quite a bit off. The previous maneuver was going like there. It was perfect. But this one is kind of off to the side, the direction we're actually going, just because we're using this small engine and we weren't able to provide enough power quick enough, and now we're over here already. So we're doing that. Let's see how we're doing on fuel. Oh, that's empty already. We just started using the other ones. So let's cut the throttle and hope this goes okay. That did nothing, right? Right. Yeah, this was doing the drop. That did something. And they're not going away. Wiggle perhaps? Okay. Come on. Why is it stuck here? Turn on the engine. I really don't want to blow myself up at this point. Wow, this is really wobbly now, because it's not strutted to anything anymore. I should have put some struts here, but oh well. Alright, that's good enough, let's go. Look at that acceleration. So this is a very weird craft now. Let's see. So we're going sideways, we have to do a bit of an overkill burn here to get above Jool's orbit, and then we'll be able to catch up with it. Or it's gonna be able to catch up with us. Yeah, actually. Yeah. Alright, now this is getting really close. Let's think about this. Let's pull over and look at Jool. I'm pretty sure the moons are orbiting it clockwise. I can see this moving to the right, which is the right. Oh, that's counterclockwise. So we want to be going that direction when we get to Jool. We want to be going counterclockwise. So that's this way. And Jool is gonna catch up with us. So when it does, if we want to start going this way around it, we need to be below it, right? We need to be below it, and it's gonna come here, and we're gonna go like that, in this direction. Yes, I think that's the way to do it. So we can tell when we are below Jool. Let's time up a bit. So we can tell that we are below Jool if, yeah, right here, we are below Jool. So as long as this periapsis doesn't come to 0 and goes back up, we're still gonna be below Jool, as in closer to the sun. We're gonna get the periapsis very low. Oh, let me just see what heights are the moons at. We probably wanna air brake at late. 21 million. 21,000 kilometers. What is this in meters? So quite a bit left to go. Oh, go back, RCS. That's about all we can do right now. We have to fix the nodes, the descending node right here. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to target this very well. Now check out this OP accuracy. This maneuver here is nothing, and it's gonna change my orbit like this. Who knew? Let's see if my solar panels work. They do. Directly towards the sun. And our electric charge is going back up. And now I've placed this, I've turned this in a way where we should be able to see Kerbal from the window. Yeah, hey, that's pretty accurate. Double click, and zoom. Yay. There's the moon. Ah, and there's Minmus. Alright, I've fixed the ascending descending node issue. You kinda can't get it more accurate than this. It keeps jumping around. I'm using RCS right now, so that's what we're gonna go with. Our Jool periapsis node seems like it is on this side of Jool, like above it, which we don't want. So how about we turn this way, and RCS, that decreases it. Let's go back, decrease it to, what was it? 21 million. How are we doing on monopropellant? Okay, that's good. We have quite a bit. Oh, Bob encounter. Really? Like, Bob is tiny. Should we go for it? Nah. And 21, but this is not 21 on the right side. Oh, we got all the encounters. Now, hope for late encounter somewhere. No encounters here. Apparently, all the moons are gonna be on the other side of the planet by the time we get there. The solution might lie in using left and right arrow keys with RCS, which will change the time in which we'll get there. I'm pretty sure. Wait, let's see Jool again. What's the period? Late. Rotation period. Yeah, 14 hours. We have to delay our arrival by 12 hours. Alright, so what I'm doing here is pressing right, the right arrow key, until, so this here increases by 1 hour, and then adjusting my periapsis using H and N. And I'm doing that until I get a late encounter right here. Aha! What is this? It's a lathe encounter. Great. Let's do a bit more. A bit more of the right arrow key. And we can't really know much about the lathe encounter at this point, because it's not rendering it. Aha! I just figured out it does actually predict one more stage to this, and it is right here. At lathe. Who would know? So this is not very reliable apparently, because as soon as I turn SS on, it starts whizzing around. But still, it tells us that we're gonna go through lathe, and it doesn't really matter that much, because it's gonna be easy to fix that once we get captured by Jool. But we can see this is a lathe escape. Lathe encounter is there, so lathe is gonna be here when we encounter it, and when we escape it's gonna be there. So lathe is going this way, and we are gonna be... When we get there, we're gonna be going this way. So we're gonna be going in the opposite direction. Or, no, wait. Relative to Jool, we're gonna be going that way. Right, yeah, so everything's perfect. Because we're not catching up to Jool, Jool is catching up to us, so we're gonna go like that. And it's not... We're gonna be going the same direction as lathe, that's what I'm going at. Because then it's gonna be a lot less relative speed, and it's gonna be easier to air brake. Ooh, do you see that blinking dot? You have one guess for what that is. When will we be able to see the moons, is the question. I like how it's drifting in the same direction constantly. Why is that? We should be going straight away from it. I saw one of the moons. It went here. Now how far away are we? That far away, you can see the moons. That's pretty cool. So let's see if we can catch one more. Yeah, obviously. I can see the moons very well, actually. Ah, there's one. And... Yep. Moons. Zoom. It's probably Tylo, the largest one. And... Ah, lathe. I think it's a lathe. There's lathe. Our destination. Right there. Still quite a ways to go. It's just something about being able to see this from so far away. We're about to enter the sphere of influence in a few hours. Alright. And where's lathe? Let's try to get back our encounter. What? It's not allowing me to move the manure further than this? Why is it red? Alright, it's not red. So if we do that... That does nothing. If we do that... Ah, that's what we need to do. Burn backwards. Huh? Alright, so now the question is, at what height should we do the air braking? Lathe has... atmospheric, yes. Atmosphere height is 50,000 meters. That's well above the atmosphere. Something like that. Now we actually need to wait until we get there. Oh wait, just Lathe's gravity can do something like this? Then we might not even need to go through its atmosphere. That's great. Yes, that's exactly what I want. I guess we could quick save right now. Just in case. And... Whoa, Lathe is doing a bunch of orbits before we get there. It's still almost like we're not moving. How many orbits is Lathe going to make before we get there? That's insane. Alright. Next orbit it makes, it's gonna meet us. Or we're gonna meet it, so let's switch to ourselves. Oh, no, what am I doing? That's not good. I have nodes. Ascending and descending nodes. I would not like those. Where's Jool? Yay! SS, I keep forgetting to turn it on. So which way is straight up / down? That's down. Let's see how we can correct our orbit afterwards. After this encounter. This way? No. Why is that doing that? Why is that doing what is it doing? Apparently I found some crazy key combination that is doing the trick. Alright, let's bring this up, because I wouldn't like this to go through the atmosphere unless necessary. And like that, so we can see when it's corrected. And that's about it. That's in the pane that we need. Alright. How's that for a screenshot? Haha. Even better. Why is the music gone? Like, really? I like the music. Aha! There it is. We really should go through the atmosphere a little bit so we can take our measurements there. I just thought of that. So, RCS, and let's lower this a bit more. Please don't go into Jool's atmosphere. Where is Jool at? Jool's atmosphere? 200,000. Okay, we're good. And 10 kilometers of what? I don't know. Alright, now we're going through the atmosphere. Like, slightly. We're scraping through the atmosphere just enough to give us time for our measurements. Oh, and also, since we're here already, we can start doing the measurements already. Let's get a crew report. High over Jool. I hope when we get down there it's low over Jool. We can transmit that. Where's our antenna? Ah, there it is. Hidden behind here. Let's also get an EVA report. Now, he's not gonna be able to tell much, because he doesn't see it. So let's... no. Let's let go, and... now he can tell us something. What you gotta say, Bob Kerman? Ah, we don't know. We may never know what he said. But first, into the capsule, and let's transmit that. High over Jool. And we have a bunch of signs already. How's our electric charge? I know the sun is really far away at this point, and we're not getting much solar power. And let's do a couple of these, I suppose. Or no, let's wait with them, because we can do them on our way back while we're going away from Jool. Anyway, and we might want to use all of them up somewhere. I don't know. I think the moons are gonna be worth more than Jool itself. And we are in late sphere of influence, still not large enough to cover the entire Jool. Let's see what we get now. Aha. And misses. Alright. It's worth the same, I think, as it was high above Jool. And I guess let's give it a fly. We don't know again. Unknown words spoken. Transmitted. 72. Was that the same as before? I'm unsure. This time we will get the materials bay. Ooh ha ha ha. 225, keep that, and we'll also get this. 90. Just mystery good, and it's worth 90. Alright, we are going through the atmosphere, so better close those solar panels and turn straight forward. SAS gone. Alright, now it's about to cover Jool. Although, yeah, we're coming around here, so it's not gonna happen. Are we low above? No, we're probably not low above Lathe yet. We might be now. No way. Not even gonna try. No, we probably are low above it. Oh, and we get the lag, just like Kerbal. Probably the ocean's doing it. Near Lathe. Done. Alright. Tell us what this looks like. Why doesn't he tell us anything? And let's do the experiments as well. Observe that. We're just about in atmosphere, so let's do it quick. Quick, quick, quick. Alright, now above 50. No, below 50 is atmosphere. Now we're in atmosphere. Crew report. No. Reset. Wait, what? Did I fail? Okay, so that's not doing anything. It is decreasing our periapsis there, but apparently it's not considering me in atmosphere right now for whatever reason. Let's not forget we have a thermometer here. Near late, so we're not too late. Oh. Is it inoperable after transmission? I can't remember now. Yeah, it seems like it's not inoperable, but we need to bring this back if we want the rest. So I guess you could bring a bunch of thermometers instead of just one. I didn't think of that, so we're just doing this instead. Let's go high over lathe. This should do it. And take a measurement here. We don't want that. Ah, come on. No. Log it. We do have electric charge. Alright, so apparently this is really working out. Let's forget about the thermometer. So I think we just trashed our thermometer. How much science will we be able to gather, and will we be able to bring it back to Kerbin? Find out in the next episode. Of Kerbal Space Problem.